This is a video on how you can make a better skygen because my other video I wasn't really showing you on a good skygen. So, this is just how you can make a better one. So we'll start with some skygens some good skygens will start you on the skygen, and some good ones will start you on a platform where, you can just enter to a command block. I have this one where you can see the rules. I think there's a couple of admins on these signs. I don't know. So, and then you want to add some rules. There's no rules. Like, there's these rules kind of like this. And you can start in here. There's something that I just removed. And if you look over here, you can place your strokers on these things here when nobody's around. I mean, there's no way to get strokers except for there used to be kids, and now anybody that has a shulkers can sell it to people for a high price because you can't get them anymore. And you want to make some kind of shop, or actually, no, the shulkers, in this shop you can literally buy anything, but, and then you come in here, you got some levers. This lever, I forgot what they ordered. This one just tells you that it's open. This is tells people that it's closed. And this one, is like a sale, where I do this thing where there's stonk smart tax where you gotta pay like an extra stack of, like if you were to buy something, let's say you wanted to buy a diamond, and I would ask you, what currency are you paying in? Are you paying in wood, stone, coal, iron, emerald, gold, diamond? That's right. Like if you're buying anything, I'd ask you that. And then let's say they said stone, and that'd be like 5 stacks of stone for one. But I'd make them pay 6 stacks because of the stonk smart tax. That's just something I do, and if there's no tax, then you don't have to pay that extra stack. This is just a storage space for overpowered loot. You have to have an enchanting setup place where they can't enchant anything. Unless you have like kits with enchanted armor, but every skygen needs an enchantment setup because a lot of people like enchanting their stuff manually. And it has to be level 30. If it's not level 30, then it's useless. If you're gonna put an anvil here, make sure you have a command block under it that has /set block anvil, because if you don't, then when this anvil breaks by somebody using it too many times, it won't respawn another one. So, and I've seen a lot of people just do this, or if one breaks, it just drops another, but that does not solve the problem because those will break too. All you gotta do is just create a command block that does that. Is that a book up there? Then you need a grindstone. A lot of skygens forget to put this in, but this is something that you absolutely need. No matter what, you need this. Even if you don't want to put it, you have to. Or people are gonna lose their minds crafting new armor and tool pieces over and over and over, trying to get the right enchantment. So you have to have your grindstone. Because let's say I have a diamond sword and I want to get sharpness 4 on it. I didn't get it. And there's nothing here. So I have to literally go and craft me a new one. And then where would I put the old one? Not in my ender chest because I don't want it. That's the thing. Go and go and go. So you get it. So you need to have that. You do need some plots. So people can store stuff. It might look like there's not that many, but I just made season 2, and then I'm not gonna stop putting plots. Like, there's no plots, and then somebody wants a plot. I have a structure block saved that I can load, so that won't matter. Somebody wants a new plot, I can just paste it. Pretty much. You do want to update your skygen a lot, or if you've updated it a lot already and people are getting bored and leaving, create a season 2, and then when people get bored of season 2, create season 3, and so on. And then I'll show you season 2 stuff, but and you do want to do loot drops. If you don't know what a loot drop is, it's where you get a bunch of loot. Let's just say, you get way more loot than, you have to grab way more loot than what I just grabbed, and you have to teleport all the people to one place, and you drop the loot, and whoever can get it keeps it. Whoever gets, if you grab a piece of loot, you keep it. That's how loot drops work. It won't matter to most people because they're already rich, but on the server. But I do some stuff where I drop just a random item. Most of the time it's just grass. So I want to drop grass. I would also grab mycelium. And I just say whoever gets this grass gets admin. And there's a lot of people on here. And then I just go and I wait. And at a random point, I drop the mycelium. And people think that they actually got it. But nope, they gotta get the grass. And I drop the grass, and whoever gets it gets it. That's something that you don't have to do that, but it's just something cool that you can do. This is just something I built. You do want like a VIP area. It just tells me that the closest player wants a VIP when something stands on it. So the VIP block tells me and only me that that person that stepped on the pressure plate was inside a VIP, and I have to see their VIP ticket, which is just an orange wool. It's just an orange wool. In VIP, you You got this, which all of these regenerate infinitely. VIP costs a lot. Now I'm gonna show you season 2. The nether portals over here are just for exiting each one, or it, I can't really explain because you have to use command blocks to get to if I want to go to S2, yeah, nether portal. It's like a fake nether portal. If I want to go back to S1, I have to use this one. That puts me into another fake nether portal. It's kind of weird, but because season 2 is based on the nether. I didn't want to go too much here for the stuff. There was a lot of mobs over here, but people killed them. And all the blazes got out. So, you see I got gens still, but they're not really the same. We have different types of wood. We also have some stone, and you might think, you can't use this stone, it's black stone, you have to use normal stone. But you can actually use this stone if you get enough. If you get, you can actually use this stone to craft stuff. Craft a pickaxe set. Boom. So you can use that stone. And you got your iron, your gold, your coal. And normally I wouldn't add coal, but since this is unsmeltable, you can't use this wood to smelt stuff because it doesn't burn. I have coal. The only reason I have coal in the other one is that I made that other one before I put instead of coal. So it's just there. Anyways. That's stone. Some of these ores you won't really use at all unless you're trying to build something. Like if you get enough emeralds, you can create an emerald block, and it's green block. And you might use it for like a villager build. This you might use it for either building an iron golem or just like building an iron golem build. Not quite. I don't really have to explain it, but then you got redstone. You could use it. I don't know. As blue, as a blue block. It's not. You could just use coal instead of netherite, and you should not use netherite for that instead of coal because they're both black. And coal is a lot cheaper to make. Coal block is a lot cheaper to make, and they're both black. So I just use that gas spot to compare it. And got some quartz. This just something that some people throw. Quartz. Salt. And I got a different type of block around this because you wouldn't know that there was this here that you can mine. You got gilded blackstone. Might be able to use that for a build. And soul sand. There's soul soil and soul sand. Enchanting table. And over here we have a bastion. There was a lot of animals in here, but they kind of under. So, you got all of this stuff that you can find here. This is something that you really don't have to do at all. Like, this is optional. But this is just something that I put. And over here I got some something kind of the same, except kind of like Nether Fortress loot. So, and there's no command block that mixes respawn, since I didn't want to have to do that. So you can just find these into the skygen that admins can place down. And over here, one's for the bastion. Admins can place down when there's no one there. And there's supposed to be mobs that you have to fight through to get the loot in both of them. But this one, they just turn into zombified pigmen, and then people just killed them. Um, and the ghasts that are in here, there's borders so they couldn't get you if you was mining. But the ghasts that were in here, they floated all the, like they're up here. They floated all the way up here. I think they floated like hundreds of blocks up. Don't know why they floated to. But my jump distance is all the way up. And I don't see them. Like, that's how far they floated away. So, you literally cannot find them anymore. So, and all the blazes got out. The wither skeletons getting because, two block gap, and there's some barriers preventing them from coming. It's not even barriers here preventing them. Oh yeah, blocks this off so they wouldn't come. This is your only way into this fortress. And there's supposed to be places in here too, but they kind of walked out. Why? I don't know why they just did that, but it's I probably should have made this like at least 2 block wide gap, but I didn't really put any work in it because it's just another fortress. I didn't put really that much work into the bastion either. At least I made it 3D, but we want some furnaces over here, some blast furnaces. Smelt their ores when they get it. I got some iron over here. And some coal. I'll smelt the iron. You should be able to smelt, you should be able to smelt stuff using, coal ore. And I also have some secrets. Like if you find the secret up here, you can see all of this loot. 3 different shulkers. You should look over here. See another one of those, and look up here, you see another one of those. And these are only accessible if you have found the Elytra secret in Season 1. I'll show you that in a minute. That does actually respawn. But these are different. These don't respawn. I hide different ones every time that all of them are found. Every single one of them have to be found. And I hide different ones every time they are all found. All in this area that you can risk dying to get some better loot. And these are the best ones I've done so far. And most of the time they're not all the exact same, but this time I just made them the exact same, so I didn't have to make multiple. So you can get all of this. And I feel like it will take people a long time to find this one. Especially those three. It'll take them a long time to find every single one. But it won't take them that long because at the end I'm gonna tell you my PlayStation username, Microsoft username. You probably already know my PlayStation one, and the Microsoft username. So if you add me, you can join. And if you join, then you will be able to know the exact locations of these. And you can join if you want to try to just find secrets. Just find any more secrets that I do. And these are not always in the exact same spot. This one will be obvious because I'm making this one. There. Because I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, these all are not always in the exact same spot. I will move these around and stuff. One time I even placed it in the lava and it took people forever to find it. Okay, so that's something, a secret. And let me show you the elytra secret that you can find over here. Go over here. See a trap door. Go around here. I don't know why there's no blocks here. And you're like, oh, shortcut, let me get some stuff. There's nothing in there. So you stand over it, and you do this, and you click through it. Then you can take an elytra and the firework. Now the rule for here is you are only allowed to take one elytra, but you can come back whenever you want to get more fireworks. And this has clone on it. So that's the thing. So that's pretty much it. Let me tell you my Microsoft username so you will be able to join in PlayStation 1 if you don't know it. Let me just get a sign. So you'll be able to join if you want to join, and I will add you back. You will be able to join. This is Microsoft. It's Creepshow 10, no spaces, all caps. This is PlayStation. YZ-Yahoo-7, no spaces, all caps. Same thing. No spaces, all caps. So that's just add me if you want to join. I'll add you back. But for Microsoft account, it doesn't really send me a request thing. It doesn't really send me a request thing if you add me on Microsoft. So I don't know if I'll be able to add you back on Microsoft, but PlayStation, you will be able to add me, I think, and you can join if you want to join. That is everything.